Ladies,
So
you
it's
excited? How
yeah,
excited are you?
I'm super excited. I'm ready to record our second episode.
No, girl, get ready to edit.
Yeah,
Creative,
we
Oh,
got a lot of
the
editing to
editing
do.
skills
ugh,
that you have.
true, true.
Um, Make sure you do a great job that we will not have to do like episode one, take two. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
like,
We probably
girls,
will.
I forgot to press the record button.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Ooh,
awesome.
sorry.
That'd be so
We'll
awesome.
have to do that all again. Well, the more we do it, the better it'll sound.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
3, 2, 1, and we're live.
Would shut up and thrive. Hi everyone.
Welcome to Shut Up and Thrive, the podcast that will inspire you to live your best life.
3 best friends who have been growing, motivating, and inspiring each other.
I'm Vanilla. I bring the fun.
And this is Claudia, the passionate one.
And your girl Nair, sprinkling in the creativity.
When you listen to Shut Up and Thrive, it will remind you of your chats with your own BFFs.
Join in every week as we discuss all the things that make you want to shut up and thrive.
So, are you ready?
Let's get into the conversation.
Ooh, ooh.
Hello, everyone. This is Claudia. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to Shut Up and Thrive. Yeah, come on, guys. I'm not here by myself. Like, make noises in the background. Well, this is our first episode, and we're really excited to get out here and speak to everyone about our topics and our little conversations that we normally have to ourselves, and now the world can hear us. Right, ladies?
Ooh, that's right, girl.
That's Nair Vanilla in the background.
The
Somebody else say
fun.
something. They're leaving me hanging right now.
All
Well,
right. So, yes, Claudia, thank you for that wonderful introduction. So, like Claudia said, it's our very first episode. So, super excited. It seems like we have so much to say, so much in our minds, and then we start recording, and then all of a sudden, everybody goes
mental
quiet. We
block.
don't know what to say. It's like you don't know what to say, you don't know how to start. But yeah, super excited. My name is Nair. Like Claudia said, I'll get into more about me after Vanilla gives us a little intro on her.
Well,
Navy.
hey. This is Vanilla. And
The fun.
I am also very, very excited to be here and venturing into this first podcast, right? First
Yes.
episode of Shut Up and Thrive. Like we mentioned in our intro, it's our conversation with our BFFs. And I'm excited. And I will be here weekly. We will be here weekly, showing up stronger than our challenges,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Okay, guys. The show is Shut Up and Thrive, but we don't need to shut up.
We're doing more shut up than we are thriving right now, but it's our first time. We just got to ease our way into it. So that's why I like icebreakers, and we didn't really prepare one for today because it's pretty much introductions. But it's our first time, so I think we can give ourselves a little bit of grace.
Yes, don't be
So,
too hard.
because this is an intro show, we'll start by talking a little bit about ourselves. So we kind of put out there like who we are and like what our backgrounds are. So Claudia, would you do this the honor of going first?
Yes. Well, my name is Claudia, as everyone is now saying. You said your name several times, but that's how I introduce myself. I always want you to remember my name. When you hear that name, you remember me, Claudia. I am a wife, a mother, and a loving person. I love my family. I'm always around my family, my friends. As you can see, these two are my soul sisters forever. I am at the moment I am working as a substitute teacher in the goals of actually becoming a teacher in the future. So I'm around children all day and adults that are pretty much act like children sometimes, but we are in that environment. So you're allowed to have that little bit throughout the day. I love fitness, even though if you look at me, you might think I'm not really a fit person, but I am. I tend to work out a lot. I'm active. I'm always moving around, busy. The show is pretty much our way of letting the world know our little secrets, because without each other and our conversations that we've had, it's been really tough being a Black woman always, but to have other sisters who you can call on and discuss certain things that's going on in your life, personal or professional. This is the type of environment we want to bring to the world, that we can be united, instead of going against each other. We support each other in every step of the way. And this is where the passion comes, because when I speak from the heart, you can really feel my passion. And this is my heart right now. These girls are my passion. I love them very dearly. So I'm going to leave it there, because I can continue to go and go and go. If you have more questions, feel free to DM us and send us message in the future. We will definitely do our best to answer and communicate with everybody. So I'm going to pass it on to Nair, the one that brings the creativity. Yeah, we can't have it without that. So I'm going to send it off to Nair. Come on, Nair.
So, okay. So my name is Nair, but you might hear them call me Naya, my little nickname. I too am a mom. I often say I'm a mom of many things. I'm a human mom, I'm a dog mom, I'm a plant mom, I'm a soccer mom, I'm a dance mom. It goes on and on and on.
Yep.
All the things. Also a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, all that goodness. I am a creative at heart, so that's where the creativity comes. Ever since I was young, I've always loved art, loved to draw, paint, anything that has to do with art, content creation, visual design, all that stuff. I love, love, love. Also a professional, so I work in corporate. I've been working in the banking industry since college, so for many, many years. What else? So I am a Leo sun. Okay, let me break it down. I'm a Leo sun. Shout out to all my Leo gang out there.
Sag in the house.
Leo sun, Scorpio moon, so watch out now, and a Taurus rising. So I think I'm pretty balanced, right? I've got the fire, I've got the water,
We fired up,
and I got the earth. So I think I'm good there. So I have tons of things that I'm into, a lot of things that I love. I love to travel. I love plants. I wouldn't say I love to work out, but I like the idea of being healthy and fit. So I push myself to work out, and Claudia is obviously a big inspiration when it comes to that. I love money. I love to talk about money. I love to make money. I love hair and beauty. So yeah, all the things. I'll stop there. But as we continue on with more episodes, we'll start to get to know each other even more. So
yes.
Passing it on to Vanilla.
Hey. I'm supposed to be the fun one, huh?
Hey.
I'm supposed to be bringing
You
in
are
the
way
fun.
too
Yes.
quiet, girl. I don't know. You need to go back and get that tea.
I know it is.
Yeah,
but
you need some food in your system, girl.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm still fasting, so maybe it's definitely the food. Yeah, Vanilla, the fun one. Usually the chatty one that loves to talk about everything and anything. I am also so very happy to be here with my soul sisters. And I think we should have introduced ourselves as Shut Up and Thrive with the Soul Sisters, huh? It's pretty cool. That sounds kind of nice. We'll think about it.
Yes, it does.
Vanilla, yeah, 41 years old, mother of one 16-year-old young man. Passion, straight up into passion would be I think self-expression through dance would be the number one. But yet, being the Gemini that I am, very mutable, so very much into anything and everything. Um, a lot of my friends do see me as the one that has a ton of friends or is friends with anyone or can get into a conversation or become friends with anyone. Also graduated college a little while ago with my girl Nair. Also a
Whoop,
married
whoop.
woman, recently married compared to my two soul sisters over here for the second time, recently married for the second time. And working right now currently for an agency that services, I'd say, people with disabilities and capabilities in our community, and keeps me very much in touch with what I do like our community. I love anything community, family, friends, helping, sharing information is another thing that I enjoy doing that keeps me alive and makes me feel happy inside. What else can I say about me? I think for now that's pretty good.
A good
Yeah,
start.
Yeah.
we're good.
So, moving on, girls. So, we decided to name this podcast Shut Up and Thrive. So, let's talk a little bit about that. Like, what does that mean to you? What does that name mean to you, Claudia?
Well, shut up and thrive, like I said it. It don't mean you need to shut up. You know what I'm saying? It just means that for me is telling someone to not complain, not see it as in a negative route. Just do it. You know, it's hard sometimes to just do it. So you got to tell yourself that shut up and just do it. You know, so I think we want to inspire and we inspire ourselves and each other a lot. And the name just, came up as that passion into like, girl, shut up and thrive. Just do it. Don't let nobody
Mhm.
knock you down. You know, you can do this. It could be, and basically it could be girl or boy. Anyone could listen to us and take some type of advice that's not as judgmental. That's not what we're trying to be. So we want you to succeed in all angles that you see anything that's what holding you back. So just shut it up and just keep going, push forward. That's kind of basically where I see our name come from. I don't know about you guys, but Nair,
That's pretty
what do you
good.
think about shut up and thrive?
I wore quiet because you said Nair and I started talking, so I thought Nair might want to say something,
Oh,
No, it's
but
okay. Girl,
um,
this is how we
you
do
you
it
have
on our
shut up.
something?
conversation.
Shut up. No, just kidding. Shut up and thrive. Yeah, like Claudia mentioned, it's not about shutting up. It's really about going within, right? Let's really shut the noise around us. Let's shut the nonsense. Let's shut the what's really what am I trying to say? With
The vibes, the negative, the energy,
not just the negativity, yeah, with the community. At
doubts.
least shut the noise that's keeping you from thriving, keeping you from learning, keeping you from believing in yourself, keeping you from trying new things. So yeah, shut up and thrive is usually, I think we've been practicing it every day because I thrive so much on my daily basis from these two ladies with me right now here through a simple text, right? It starts with a grand rising, with a rise and shine, or with a funny meme that they send me or a quote. And I can feel the vibe that, just flow and just thrive. And my soul sister is a constant reminder of just that. So yeah, so I am so excited about our first our podcast, Shut Up and Thrive. So let's go within, let's come together, let's talk. Remember, it's supposed to feel like conversation with your BFF, right?
Right.
Sometimes you have to just shut up and listen to what your girl needs to say so you can be able to pour out some information, some love, and some passion into someone else's life. And we hope to definitely bring some of that into your lives and inspire some beautiful conversations with your family and your beautiful BFFs as well. So Naya, what does shut up and thrive
Um,
mean to you?
so of course I agree with everything you girls are saying. I really like the contrast of shut up and thrive because you tend to think of shut up in a negative way. But when you really analyze what shut up means, it's, like Vanilla and Claudia was saying, it's like basically stop, right? It's a wake-up call. It's cancel all the noise and a reminder to yourself that you can listen to yourself, you can go within, you can, you know, fine tune your intuition because a lot of the answers that you're looking for, you're going to find inside of you and not,
Mhm.
elsewhere. Obviously, we do rely on each other, our community, to kind of help guide us and help us to improve on our intuition. And so shut up is sort of like that wake up call, like, hey, okay, that's like really a strong message right there, right? And then the thrive part is, a reminder that every day is an opportunity for us to keep growing and just being better than we were the day before.
Yes.
I know, right? So
Yes.
when somebody tells you shut up, don't you like you internally you go, what?
You're like, what?
What?
But what
Did you
comes
just tell
after
me to
that
shut
is
up?
what's important.
So like
Yeah.
try to see it like that, you know what I'm saying? So just shut up means is that it's your inner self telling you, like, listen to your inner self, like whatever that moment, that thought that came through in your mind, was either negative or positive, you can make it, change it into a positive, and you could thrive in it. You know, if it's even positive, you definitely need that energy to keep going because you're on a good path. So internally we tend to miss those messages because we're too busy listening to other things that don't inquire us to go in the direction that we should be going, which our inner self is telling us to go. So yes, love it.
Yeah. And I do also want to mention it. It's like I said, it's a venture that's the three of us committing to ourselves, showing up to each other, showing up to ourselves to shut up and thrive internally as well, right? We do a lot
Mm-hmm.
of chatting, we do a lot of sharing information, but when we can actually go into deep conversation about a specific topic, I think that's how we'll definitely thrive on that specific, topic when we show up in that moment, give that time, the space to really go into it deeply. That's why I would love you guys' feedback, either text, emails, questions, which we will definitely have up on Instagram and other social media platforms to be able to interact with all of our friends out there.
So yeah, like Vanilla was saying, it's definitely we have a lot planned, a lot of interesting topics that we want to really take a deep dive into. So that's pretty much what you can expect from us each week is we're really gonna try and focus our conversations in just different topics that we think are relevant to day to day, that are relevant to being a whole, complete, happy person. We're obviously going to incorporate our interests and the things that we like to do in those conversations. But yeah, so we just wanted to create this space as a place where we can have those conversations, we can inspire, motivate, and just share the knowledge that we have amongst each other and, anyone else who's listening to the podcast. So, yeah, definitely more to come. We're super excited with this first, I guess, official episode, right? I don't think we're going to get into anything too deep unless you girls have something on your minds. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to put this out there and just stay tuned.
Tune guys. We'll be back with more interesting topics.
Claudia's
All right,
like,
so you
I'm
guys want to wrap it
ending
up?
this right now. I'm wrapping it up.
Yeah, I'm out.
I started, I had to end.
So let everybody
Yeah.
know where they
But
can
do you
find us.
wait before we do end it though, do we quickly have maybe a vision for it? Like what is your long time goal vision, maybe Claudia, since you love goals, setting smart goals? Do you have a long vision for this podcast?
The long vision for this podcast is basically for my children to like listen to me when I'm older and be like, yo, that was my mom. She was always doing something
She
that
did
we always
that.
thought was weird. Yeah. 'Cause my kids do think I'm weird.
Me too.
So, and at the same time, it's kind of something for me as I get older. I do, not to get too deep, but my grandmother had Alzheimer's, so that's something that it might be in my future. So if I have this stuff, I can always listen to it, and I'm pretty sure it'll trigger something back to if I ever lose that, and we have plenty of stories amongst our journey that we've had together. So, having this published and, publicly saved somewhere for someone to listen to us, it's, I think we're great people. So people listen to us and can actually learn with us and enjoy us. I can live with that. I like that feeling, just want to make people happy at the same time, and it's stuff that I enjoy. I love chatting with you all the time. My husband's jealous of you guys. Speaks like 2-3 hours with
Oh,
you.
jeez.
So this is my long time goal. Literally it's a capture of a journey. Again, that's publicly anywhere anybody could hear it. My children can have access to it in the future, and I can have access to it if I ever lose
So
memories
it's
of
like
anything.
part of your legacy, right? Something that you
Yeah.
could add. That's
Yeah, like
beautiful.
people used to bury the boxes with all of this stuff and find it in a couple of years. This is it. Part of that. How about you?
Yeah, definitely something to add to my list of things that I want to step out of the box, do differently, test myself, grow, test my creativity, not be afraid to tap into my creativity, which is something I'm working on it, but I could say that I have some blockage there when it comes into believing myself and believing in what I'm capable of creating. And this podcast, I see it as, something that will definitely be a constant reminder of that. Yes, you can do it. I will re-listen to episodes to make sure that, like I mentioned earlier, always show up stronger than any obstacle or any challenge that might come my way. And yeah, it'd be fun to see our kids talk about, look at our mommies, they had a podcast, because my son has found my boxes and boxes of printed out pictures. And now they're all over his wall in his room. My friends from back in the days, people he doesn't even know, because he says we had swag, we were cute, we were nice. So,
And we
it's
still
just a
are.
reminder of the world. Yeah, we still are. A reminder. And I definitely think will definitely bring us closer to our children as well and our husbands. He will, like your husband Claudia, I think after he listens to some of our podcasts, he won't be so jealous of us. He's like, she's actually not wasting time. She's doing something cool and creative, right?
We'll see.
Yeah. Naya, mama.
Okay, so my long-term goals for this podcast, honestly, I haven't really thought long term. I am the creative person, so I'm like any creative project, I'm on board. You know what I mean? Just to like be in the moment, experience it in the now, like that's my focus. And I'm a person that because like I think creatively, I'm always like jumping, right? For instance, my husband's like, "Oh, you don't paint anymore."
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
like, that's probably something that I probably have to really go within and figure out why. And I do, like I'll have spurts, right? I'll have moments where I'm into something and then I'm like, okay, I'm over it, and then I move on to something else.
Mm.
I don't know if it's just I just want to do everything. And obviously, you can't do everything at the same time. But I just
Mhm.
like to, when it comes to creativity, right? Just live in the moment and enjoy what I'm doing. So I'm just taking it day by day. I'm taking it week by week, episode by episode. I'm just having a lot of fun. And I hope as we, get into the actual episodes and start having the conversations, it's just going to be chats with your BFF. So it's going to be that hour out of the week where we're just having fun. But I also see it as sort of like a resource, right? A library of knowledge that we'll be able to share. We've all had tons of experiences. You know, we're older, right? We've had children, we've gone to school, we've had careers, we've, you know, started businesses practically, you know what I mean? So we've done a lot of things, we've traveled, and I think we have a lot to share. So I see it as a big resource library for the many topics that, you know, we'll be able to share with people. And, you know, of course, when we're old and gray, we're going to look back and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that on a podcast. And it's just going to be fun to like look back and even to see what the world was like now from that perspective too is going to be interesting. That, you know, the things that we're going to be talking about, who knows what they're going to be like, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. So yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, I obviously want to see us continue to grow, be successful. I want other people to listen and really feel inspired and motivated, just like we do when we leave our conversations with each other.
Awesome.
Mic drop.
Boom. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. Claudia looks like she's reading a question and she's about to say, so and so asked, right? Looking at the screen like,
Oh,
I
I
know,
can't
right?
wait. I
We
can't
could almost
wait.
get there
Like-
soon, okay? And maybe soon we'll be able to have questions during that.
Yeah, that would be fun. So tell Claudia, let them know where they can find us. Like, where are we?
Where are we not? No, but you can find us on
and where should we
Instagram.
be?
You'll
Where
find
would
us.
you like to see us?
I want us everywhere. On a
Yeah.
billboard, on TV, everywhere. That's the, you know me.
I was
I'm always
asking
looking
the
for the bigger, better
audience.
picture. I'm still looking for that building. We gonna get that building. I'm telling you. But yes, you'll find us on Instagram. It's Shut Up and Thrive Podcast _ No, did I get it wrong?
It's Shut Up and Thrive _.
Yeah.
But if you search Shut Up
As
and
long as
Thrive,
it's
you'll
not
see our
shut up
cute
and
little
listen.
image. Yeah, don't not no.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
true. No,
That's
gotta
a
be
story
Shut
for
Up and
another
Thrive.
day. That's another
Yeah,
day.
Shut Up and Thrive. Thrive.
We'll be on
Shut up
YouTube.
and thrive.
Yes.
Shut Up and Thrive will be on email.
Twitter.
Shut Up and Thrive will be on Twitter. That's right. We'll be on what's the next platform? We'll be emailing.
Yeah, so Shut Up and Thrive podcast at gmail.com.
We're
What
everywhere.
else? What else? Do we have a Facebook? I guess if you
Yeah.
have an Instagram,
Do
you
we
have a
create a
Facebook.
Facebook? Yeah, I think so.
Eventually,
Nope.
we'll be on all the platforms. Why
All the
not? Right? All the
things.
social media.
Yep.
That's the goal. So we make sure we reach and everyone, even our families. That's, you know, we have a lot of family outside of the country
Yep.
who are not into Instagram or Twitter, but they love Facebook. So
That's true.
create one.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, YouTube, all the platforms that you can find podcasts, right? So
Mhm.
find us anywhere.
Yeah, just Google us.
We'll see
Yeah.
you next time. That's all you have to do is put that line
Thank
in.
you so much for tuning
So
in
much
with
for
us today,
listening.
everyone. Yes, please tune in again next week. Same time, same place. Or anytime you can, right? Because it will be live for them to tune in
Yeah,
at their convenience.
in the car.
Share, please share with
Yeah.
all your friends and family, especially your BFFs. Hopefully, we motivate you to start your own podcast. Maybe not, because then you won't listen to us and you just be recording yours. Just kidding.
You can listen. Okay,
You can
guys know
listen
I'm
and still make your
Yeah.
own.
You can still listen to other podcasts and make your own. I love podcasts. Just because I have mine now doesn't mean I'm gonna stop listening to the ones that I love. Never.
Oh, of course. No, it's so fun because when I remember I told you this morning, oh, I just had our first good luck with your podcast recording. Well,
Mhm.
with yesterday when I first
What was it?
sit down. We
You
were
didn't tell
getting
us what
ready
it
to do our
was.
meditation. It's one of my meditation sisters. She's a New Yorker. And it
Okay.
came up because I introduced myself real quick and I said, I'm Cape Verdean. And so I asked her, do you know any Cape Verdean? She was like, oh, yeah, my sorority sister is a Cape Verdean. And I was like, cool. And she was like, um, it's fun because, and then she was like, and again, I did learn about Cape Verde because I like to listen to podcasts. And I have this one podcast I listened to, and then one episode they featured Cape Verde. So that's where I learned the most. I was like, awesome. And I was like, oh my God, tomorrow will be my first recording of our first podcast, me and two soul sister of mine. So she was so happy. She can't wait to be, so I can share. If she is listening, her name is Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
So this was it, Jasmine, our podcast,
Hi.
episode number 1.
I know a lot of people I spoke to at work were like, I'm going to record. You're going to do a podcast? Like, yeah, I am. They're like, oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait.
Nice.
And I was just like, you would
That's
listen to me?
nice.
They're like,
That's nice.
anytime. I would listen to you. I said, okay. That's a good vibe. They were excited to have me back. So I like that vibe that I'm getting so far.
Cool.
Well, ladies, let's say goodbye till next week. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll talk next week.
Bye.
Peace and love.